I'm joined today by Julie Wagner, who's the CEO of Beverly Hills Conference and Visitors Bureau. An enviable job, I must say, Julie.
I do love my
So,
job.
I bet you do. I bet you do. So tell me, I mean, it's probably the most famous destination on the planet thanks to Hollywood movies, but can you tell me what are the USPs of Beverly Hills as a destination?
Well, I think that the physical beauty of our city, we are a separate city from Los Angeles. So we have our own infrastructure, our own police department, our own taxes, the whole nine yards. So when you cross the border between Los Angeles and Beverly Hills, you know you're someplace different. The streets are manicured, it's super clean. There's beautiful palm trees and greenery everywhere. Our parks and gardens are spectacular. The central business district, we like to call it the Golden Triangle, is the architecture is fantastic. So it's really like you come here and you breathe a sigh of just relief that you're in this special oasis in the middle of a big city.
I always think of the gardens when I think of Beverly Hills. It's so manicured. And like you say,
Yes.
it's a bit like the Vatican, isn't it? It's a
Yeah.
place within a place.
Exactly. And I think the other USP here is that, I mean, we have so many, but the hotels are spectacular. So, I often tell people who are coming from overseas, if you want to stay in, some of the best places in the world, and you want to feel safe and you want to be able to walk around, then this is absolutely the place for you. And then you use it as a jumping off point to do other things that you might want to do in the region. But and each hotel has its own spectacular, unique point of view and personality. So it's really a question of whatever your personal taste is, but the ability to cater to their clients and just really knock it out of the park is of one of the things that we do better, I think, than really any other place. And of course, everybody knows us for shopping. Rodeo Drive is home to West Coast flagship locations for some of the most well-known couture houses in the world. And then also, one-of-a-kind boutiques as well. The unexpected thing that people don't know about us is there's really this focus on art and culture. We have our own commission that oversees all of that. We have a performing arts center. We have an incredible art collection that is displayed publicly in our parks and gardens. We have art shows. It's really an aspect of the city that people don't necessarily contemplate. And of course, our restaurants and that whole ability to dine around the world. There's just some of the best chefs are here. We have Michelin restaurants. We have Michelin chefs that have more casual eateries. It's really kind of this little jewel box.
Going back to hotels, the hotels are an attraction in themselves, and a lot of them have very interesting histories. A lot of them have very interesting film histories. What are
Of
some of
course.
the more popular hotels for luxury travel agents? Where would you recommend?
Well, the Beverly Hills Hotel is the oldest hotel here. It's actually was built before the city was incorporated. So they just celebrated their 110th anniversary.
Wow.
It's definitely a mecca for celebrities and C-suite, executives. It's very special. There's a lot of nods to history there. A lot of the decor is Art Deco, modernism, mid-century modern. And it's also in just off the beaten path in the beginning of the foothills of Beverly Hills. So, of course, that is probably one of the most historic hotels here. The Beverly Wilshire, which is a Four Seasons hotel at the base of Rodeo Drive, and also the hotel that was featured in Pretty Woman, and the Waldorf Astoria, which is our newest location, super sleek, very contemporary. Jean-Georges has a restaurant there. They have probably one of the best rooftops in all of Beverly Hills. You can look over into people's backyards if you really want to and see their pools and stuff. It's
And of
very
course,
cool. You know, you
we
can't
really
see up
want
close.
to.
You can't see up close, but you can kind of see how a Beverly Hills person, you know, might how their house might look, you know, they might live.
I'm
And then
yeah, I'm going to go to all of these places.
yeah, right. And then the peninsula, which is, you know, been a and the L'Hermitage too, both of which you know, have been in the community for, you know, a while. But, you know, the peninsula, obviously it's the Peninsula hotels, and you know, everybody knows what to expect there. L'Hermitage is a little hidden gem just on the outside of the Golden Triangle, but still very walkable. It's an all-suite hotel, very sophisticated. I really like it there. And their rooms are, because it's an all-suite hotel, their rooms are just beautiful and spacious. And, you know, so we have a lot.
Tell me, do you have any approximation on what your visitor figures were in 2022, and how many of those were Middle East, if you know?
The numbers that we need to get back to are 7.4 million visitors. And in 2018, 80% of our visitors were international. I'm going to say probably now it's 60-40, with 60 being domestic, 35 to 40% being international. Most of the research companies are not predicting international travel to return to its full capacity till 2025. And I think that some of that is challenges with airlift. Not all the airlines are flying the lift into LAX that they were prior to COVID. Some of that is visa issues. Some of that is people wanting to dip their toe in the water, but not necessarily wanting to go as far as they went before. And so a combination of all of that, we have not seen a return from the Middle Eastern audience that we saw prior to COVID, for sure.
So how can we tempt them back? Tell me, what is new in Beverly Hills? What was new last year and what's coming up? Because I think the thing that I know about this market where I'm based is that they love novelty. Anything new is going to pique their interest. So tell us about that.
Well, we have a ton of new things coming up. So I'll talk about that first. We have 2 new hotels that are on tap to be built. Uber luxury. The Amman is coming. Date still TBD. I think they're trying to get built before the Olympics, but I don't know if they'll make it before the World Cup, which is Olympics is 2028 and World Cup is 2026. Mm-hmm. And that will be on the same block as the Beverly Hilton and the Waldorf Astoria, and they're building a beautiful botanical garden and 2 residential towers all in that complex. So super excited about that. Cheval Blanc is going to be right in the heart of the Golden Triangle. That will be just part of it will be facing Rodeo Drive, part of it will be facing Santa Monica Boulevard or South Santa Monica, and part of it will be facing Beverly Drive. So that's a project that's been in the works. I know they're trying to get that done in time for World Cup. So that will be an incredible, it's the same designer, Peter Marino, who did the Paris Cheval Blanc, and he's worked with LVMH quite a bit. So that'll have a Michelin star restaurant. It will also have a private club. Saks Fifth Avenue, which is one of our leading department stores, their parent company HBC is Saks Fifth Avenue. The store will move to where Barney's, the department store, used to be. And then they're building a whole LEED certified complex. The old Saks Fifth Avenue will become either a boutique hotel or a private club.
So tell me, how can our travel agents connect with you guys? How can we get in touch?
Well, we have a position that's dedicated to leisure sales, and we have a position that's dedicated to group sales. So they can go on our website and connect, how to contact us, connect with our director of leisure sales, Alexander Segalis, or our director of group sales, Nancy McFadgen. They can contact me. We're small but mighty. We have a small organization that does a tremendous amount of work. And I think one of the differentiating factors for us and for our organization specifically is that we're always available to help travel agents out if they have a special client coming, they want extra service, they want ideas. We really operate as a full service CVB. And then, of course, we also have representation in the area with Gulf reps. So, if it, obviously we're on opposite time zones, when it's morning here, it's night there, and vice versa. So our team at Gulf reps is also hands-on in terms of assisting with special requests and ideas.
Brilliant. So they can get in touch via Gulf reps or direct through the website. And can you tell us, will you be attending any events or anything in the region? Is that another way that people can reach you in 2023?
Well, we will be coming in May. It's looking like the week of May 13th, and we will be in market. So we're looking to create time to meet with travel agents. So again, reach out to Gulf reps if they are interested in meeting with us while we're in town.
Brilliant. We will tell our readers to do that. Thank you so much for your time this evening in Dubai, this morning.
Yeah, this morning in LA or in Beverly Hills. Thank you so much, Sarah. I really appreciate it.
Very much looking forward to meeting you in May. See you in Dubai.
Perfect.